Hi everyone, my name is Marsha Williams and I work very closely with Mike with Bath Bomb HDPE on his molds. Several people have asked to see a video of how these bombs are made. So I wanted to show you, I got an order for some of the hearts on top. So I wanted to introduce you to the mold and show you exactly what it is. First you have your bottom plate, in most cases, which is going to have the design carved into it. Then you have another piece that goes on top, which is the container. And then you have your top puck, which goes on when you're pressing. So what you want to do, or what I do, is normally I would just fill this till full. We'll actually make one showing it. And then I'll show you how I go back and add color on another bomb. So I'm just going over, I just pre-mixed some things. You actually fill your container till it's full on the top, and then you just simply wipe off any excess. Now I'm a stickler. I like to go in and just sort of loosen up my mix once it's actually in there. I'm a believer that that helps with air pockets, making the bomb float. So I go back in and I just loosely fill it back up and then pat it lightly again. You put your top puck on, give it a light little press. You take it over to your machine, and I'm using the pneumatic press. You'll hear that in just a second. Press it down, bring it up. And I try to be a neat cook, so not needed, but what I always do is I always clean off my good stuff. So now you have this, and I have what I call my beady stick. So I come over, I just give it a few whacks, turn it upside down, give it a few more. Then what you want to do, and I can't move my phone down anymore, so I'll try to pull it back. You want to remove that middle container piece. So you put your thumbs on the top, and you just use your fingers, and you pull up, and you remove it until you have this. So once again, I'm just going to go lightly clean it off. Okay. Bring it over here, and you want to lift off that top piece. If you feel any suction at all, just take your little beady thing and lightly tap it until it's off. Blow off any excess, and this is what you see. Bring it over to your resting tray and lightly tap it out. And here you have a beautiful hearts on top mold made just that quick. And repeat. What I do if I want to add color to the molds is I'll take this bottom plate, make sure there's no mix on the inside. You can see that. I'll add it with a slightly different color. The lady who is buying these molds, she wanted blues. So I'm putting just a little darker blue on top. Something you don't have to do. Some people prefer to paint, which works very well too. I use a little teeny paintbrush, make sure all the rest of the grooves are clean. Sorry that you can't see me, I know I'm out of the camera view. I'm just doing some fine brushing. Until you have your hearts on top filled. Put your middle piece back on top, fill with your other color. Now when I do these, if I decide to go back and what I call fluffing my mix, see I'm just filling it to the top, and I'm just going to do this on here and make a mess. I fill it, and then I just take my finger and I wipe off the excess, so it's just like that. If you're using multicolors, you can still mix or stir your mix a little bit, but don't go all the way down to the bottom because you don't want to incorporate the colors that you put in there. Put that in. You can lightly pat it back down. Put your top piece on top. Take it right back over to your press. Hear my California air. Bring it back up, turn it over. A couple more whacks. Top and bottom. Put your thumbs on the top. Your fingers are going to go here and pull that piece up. Like so. Bring it back. If you can lift the top off with no problem, that's great. I prefer just to come over here just to give it a very light tap, and that one turned out absolutely gorgeous. Bring it over to your resting tray. Couple more light taps. And now we have the second one. It's as easy as that. It's very simple. Fill your container, mix it, flatten it out, press it, unmold. Then you got your perfect bomb. Hope you like. Thanks everyone.